Friends, greetings, Helldivers! Today we're gonna take a look at the most fun mech we have available, which is Exo-55 Breaktrough, coming from the newest Exo Experts warband. Let's go! As a stratagem, Breaktrough has only 3 uses and cooldown of 10 minutes on standard, but it can be lowered to 6 minutes and 10 seconds if DSS is orbiting the planet. Without DSS, cooldown only can be lowered by 30 seconds. As any other mech, it has 1600 HP, but this one also has a shield with 5000 HP and medium armor, which is kinda weird because we have the ballistic shield, which we carry as Helldiver, and this one has a heavy armor. I think the Breaktrough also should have at least heavy armor on its shield. With a scattergun you shoot out 40 pellets with 90 damage each, heavy armor penetrating, and all of that adds up to 3600 damage. The scattergun is a unique mech weapon because this one you have to actually reload. It has capacity of 6 and 64 spare shots, which adds up to 70 bullets. On the other hand, literally we have the shield, which deals with a bash damage, 500 melee damage and same durable damage, also heavy armor penetrating, and it has demolition force of 40. Why the fuck is it labeled minus 40? Never mind, it has demolition force of 40 because it can break city walls. And also, but it might be just me, I might be delusional with this one, it seems like it deals a little more damage if you have some gap between you and the enemy. But like I said, maybe just me being delusional. And lastly you have the Stomp, which deals 200 damage, also heavy pen. In terms of usage, pretty self-explanatory, an up-close mech with melee option and gun that has such drag that it will deal 0 damage on distance, so those things obviously say it's a melee mech. It also is a crowd control weapon as it shreds through anything smaller than a tank, and in some cases deletes stuff bigger than tank, but to that we will get later. It also is the only mech that is unable to destroy enemy spawners because it lacks demolition force with a gun, and shield isn't enough to destroy those spawners from outside. But it is enough to destroy city walls, so if you can't find any entrance you can just destroy the wall, or destroy the gateway in Mega Factory, although I can't show it to you, because as of right now we don't have any Mega Factories, either than on Cyberstan, to which we don't have access, but I do remember that those walls have 40 demolition force. You also have to keep in mind that shield only protects you from up front, so if enemy flank you, you are still vulnerable, which can be a problem on some of the factions, but once again, we will get to it in a second, quite literally now. Well, not literally, because there are still 2 things that are worth to notice, but they will get probably changed in the next patch, which comes out tomorrow. First is that you can actually damage the arm of the mech instead of shield because of the clipping hitboxes. And second is that if you look at the shadow of the Breaktrough, you can see the stratagem launcher. Arrowhead, please give us that stratagem launcher. Starting with the bugs, and the Breaktrough here is very powerful as it can keep up with the bug breaches on its own, crushing every little and medium enemy with the shield, giving you kill streaks of 40 or even more, and it can keep up with the charger using the shield, but it's not going to be the quickest. Also keep in mind that if charger is charging at you, it's better to quote-unquote parry attacking yourself than tank the hit with the shield, because if you parry, the shield will not take damage, but it will still tank for you and, well, deal damage to the charger itself. But for those heavies, I think better is the scattergun, which will double or 3 tap the Titan and the charger to the head, and 1 tap Impaler if it shows their forehead to you. The only thing I think I can complain about is that the scattergun will run out of ammo if the bug breach is very long, as it doesn't have the best ammo economy. But even then you still have the shield and you can kill basically everything with it, except for the Titan, which will destroy the mech as soon as it gets close. Also, if you are worried that your mech will die instantly if you step into the bug breach because you will be flanked from every side, you will not, because after the recent patch, the mechs keep very nicely on the back front, not really getting destroyed quickly. And also you can just walk around and you will kill the little enemies that are flanking you. The Squids is basically the same story, as Voteless will just die to the shield, giving you pretty much even bigger kill streaks, and same for the Illuminate, they can't do anything about you and will just die either to the shield or to the scattergun. The scattergun can also double tap flash mob and one tap harvester to the joint up close, or kill it in 4 shots from any distance. Against the appropriators it's even more fun because you have one mech against army of mechs, so basically Titanfall, and you can one tap any of those mechs to the pilot, or it will take roughly 6 shots anywhere. The obtruders might be a little worse than the voteless as they fly, so you will have to use your scattergun on them and waste ammo. I also really wouldn't use it against the plane as, well, drag, you will deal funny damage to it, and with that you have basically the whole front covered. It's still pretty empty if you compare it to the other front, to be honest. Lastly come the bots, and here it's not too good. I mean, of course you can kill easily any medium enemy, and even Hulks and War Striders, although only if you can keep the breakthrough alive. And automatons have very high durable damage and anti-tank weapons. I still think that mechs and overall vehicles lay kinda flat here. And breakthrough being melee mech doesn't really help because you can't do too much unless you approach the enemy, and in that time you can die. Especially that shield protects you from up front, not from any other angle, so if something shoots you from any other side, you either lose an arm or the whole mech. It can destroy side objectives, it can destroy turrets, stuff like that, but really, you have to keep it alive, and it's pretty hard as even the standard trooper can get rid of at least one arm, if not the whole mech. And now equipment advisory section, and there is only one thing I can suggest when using the mechs, which is a shield generator backpack, which adds some protection to the mech. But on this one it won't be really that useful as you already have the shield from up front, and bubble from your shield backpack only pops out from the front. So yeah, one of the most unique and fun mechs we have, and it's pretty damn good too. At least against Terminids and Squids. Bots still need either durable nerf, or our mechs need a buff to the armor. Also, sorry if I sound kinda weird today, I myself think I speak weirdly English today, but I guess we have to work with this. And I will be seeing you in the next one. See ya, Helldivers!